Hello everybody, my name is Ashish Prajapati and today I will explain you how you can use SFTP plugin with Sublime. Generally the main purpose of this tutorial is to explain the ability of the Sublime. In that way you can use to synchronize your local file to the remote file, as well as you can synchronize the remote file to local file. Like generally, if you want to make a small change in the remote file that exists on the remote server, so you only need to do like SSH login and then need to find out the folder, and you will do the change using vi, vim or nano editors, and this is a very long process to the changes. Maybe sometime you want to frequently change on the server side, into the remote files. So people stuck on that because every time you need to do such login, then need to do small changes, and then if the website is running over the IP or server, then he need to do like every time he need to start server and need to make some changes, need to start again and again. So that is a long process. Also some of the people prefers filezilla for doing the same thing. Like he do the FTP login using filezilla, and then he make some changes to the local files and directly upload the local file to the remote files using FTP login. These both SSH and filezilla are some long process, and as per me, if you wants to make the things automate and wants to make all these things fastly, you need to prefer Sublime to make these things possible. And if you will use Sublime, it will behave like you are making some changes on your local file and directly can synchronize your local file to the remote file directly. And this no SSH login required, no vi editor required, no filezilla file uploading required. Directly changing the file at locally, and you are synchronizing that all the changes to the remote file. So that is the great ability Sublime provides. For achieving that, I will just tell you what you need to do. Just let me open my Sublime. It's recording now. Okay, so we need to go to the project directory of myself. Snaps. Okay, so here I will open Sublime. You can see the particular project here. Okay, so this particular project present at my local site at this path location. Okay, and if I'm making any of the changes over here, like these files, okay, then it's always remain at my local site, not on server side. Okay, so here in the particular folder, if I'm making a right click, you can see all these options: new file, rename, new folder, detailed folder, find in folder, and remove folder from your project. These type of options are available at present, but when you will add the particular SFTP plugin to your Sublime, you will see an extra option as a SFTP. So SFTP is the way to synchronize your folder or your file from local to the remote side. So for doing that, firstly you need to go to the Sublime FTP. You need to search on Google Sublime SFTP. Then you need to go to this particular website, wbond.net, and you need to go installations. Okay, so it's open. You need to click on package control, and here install now. And so there are the two way of installing this package. First one is a simple, and the second one is manual. In a simple way, you can run these all the commands. And if you are using Sublime 2 or the Sublime 3, you can copy this whole line and just you can run in the terminal side of your Sublime. There's a command side provided in the Sublime, like I will show you. This is some command exists over here, and you can run like this one, command palette. Okay, here you can run all these things, and also there's a build system. So as per here we need to do like view and the show console view. Then here you can find out the show console is over here. That was the show console. So you can paste these commands over here and then it will install this particular package, but I will tell you how you can achieve that using the manual installation. So you need to prefer that with the manual installation. For that it's saying click the preference browse package menu. So you need to go to your Sublime, click on preference, then the browse package, then over here you need to go back, then you need to click on install packages. This is the directory you are going to use your package over here. So you need to download this particular package. I have downloaded that. You need to open that. So you need to cut this particular package from here. I need to paste over here. I pasted this one, package control Sublime package. After doing that, you close these things. Now you need to restart your Sublime. Now restart. In the preference you can say like package control. These all the things are available. You can directly browse package using this browse package Sublime and install packages. You need to do that for pasting your particular package over here. So please remind that this will be the directory install packages. Okay, so if you want to use the particular package that you have put it in your install package directory, you need to press Ctrl Shift P. Then you will find all these things. You need to type install. Here you will see package control install package. You need to click on that. It will load the repository. You can see that the loader is running over here. Okay, so here you need to type SFTP, then to please hit. Then it is installing SFTP. You can see that. Okay, so the package is installed in my Sublime and it's saying thank you for installation Sublime SFTP. Okay, we need to close that and we need to restart our Sublime again. So you need to wait a second, no, what Sublime and on. Okay, so Sublime is opened again. So here previously you were seeing only these options and these two, and now there's one other option is the SFTP. Okay, so 1 second, if the project takes, actually I'm already using it. Okay, so if you want to use SFTP, then you need to click on SFTP or /FTP, then into the map to remote. It will provide you some of the options. Using that you can log into your server. First one is host, the IP address, or you can say the domain name, and then the username and the password. If you want to log in using the password, you can just uncomment that and you can type your password. Or if the port is apart from 22, then you can type your port as well over here. And if you only request domain name, then username and the key. Generally we do the authentications as per the key for making it authenticated and secure. So if the key way you are using for login to your system, then you need to do like you need to uncomment that and you need to paste your local private key path over here. So the particular key, from the particular key you are using to log in your server, you can use the same over here as well, and it will allow you log into the system. And okay, that's okay. And so like I can give you an example. I'm not using any remote server at present, but I will tell you how you can do that. So in this particular folder there's a new file, this one. If I want to synchronize with the remote server, so the first of all in the ftp-config.json we need to check the path is provided or not. The remote path needs to be exactly same, that should present over the SFTP onto the remote server, right? Likewise it is present over here on a local machine, the path of the snaps page. So the same path, the path of the snaps page should present over here in this path of the remote server, like it can be on the remote server, it can be like slash home slash Ashish slash snap space. So it's the snap space, the directory of my project at the server side, and home and Ashish, these are the folders. Okay, so this is the directory I have provided over here. And if I go in this particular file and I will make any of the changes, then I will do SFTP, then local to remote change. So local to remote will synchronize local file to the remote file on the same path, and remote to the local, and the same file exists on the remote side will synchronize into the local file. So if you are making changes into the remote side and you want to same to the local file, you can do using that way. And if you are making changes at local file and you want to synchronize all these changes to the remote file, you can do in that way. So if you will click on local to remote, it will log into the server. Okay, automatically log into the server as per the credentials you have provided over here, or the key you have mentioned over here. You need to be uncomment. If you are using a key, then it will log into the server. At present these are the static data, so as per me it will not log in. If you will provide proper credential, then it will log in automatically. So it will log in, then it will upload your local changes to the remote file and will prompt yes or no. So you need to click that is repeat because the credentials are wrong, so while after the successful login, it will prompt you a message like you want to make your remote local changes to the remote. It will say yes or no. You need to press yes, then it will synchronize your local file to the remote file. So in that way you can achieve all these things, and it's very faster process to these all things. I mean, you are not going to edit your files on the server after logging to the server. You are not going to upload your files using a FileZilla every time and need to locate your path on the server side and need to upload your local file to the remote file using FileZilla. And in Sublime you have already provided your path directory where project is exist, and all the credentials are over here. So if you will directly upload, once you make your local change to the remote, so you can click on that and it will automatically do the same. So it's a very flexibility and automate thing to do that, and whatever files you are changing you can do one by one, and directly you can restart your server after doing that such login, and it will reflect on your website or in your server. So I think all of you guys understood. If there may be any issues or questions, you can directly ask me by doing some comments on my website. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye.